pitcher in this one, number 26. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
So a pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this.
Here's the lineup the Blue Jays are rolling out there to start 2025. Chris, they're hoping to get back on track this year after a disappointing season.
Indeed, and they were a preseason dark horse pick last year, Boog, and things just never really clicked for them. It's been almost a decade since they've won a postseason game. Maybe this is the year they break through.
And 1-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
2 out, space is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's some real power at the plate. Kahn. Bird back to work. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. She sends it out of here. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game. It's 13-0.
She wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and she punished it.
And here is number 12. Well struck right field. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. That'll fire up the dugout. And now the pitcher. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Paul Goldschmidt. And that's through there for a strike. And a new season is officially underway. Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-2. So a pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. 2 out, space is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out this side in the first. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. And now ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, number 55. Trying to pick up her first knock in the big leagues. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. She's got herself a triple. Runner at third, nobody out. And now the rookie second baseman. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. Her first big league hit leaves the yard. She'll remember this trip around the bases for the... Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 3-0. Now it's the power speed combo. Jill Valentine. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Back-to-back home runs, and these hitters look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if she's tipping her pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
So a runner at first. Here's the catcher. Looking for her first big league hit right here. Double play ball to second. There's one. Out. Throw to first. Safe.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
And now, number 33. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they add a pair. It's 6-0.
She came out of her.
And next for the Cubs, Kahn. This hitter is one of the best athletes in the sport. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A gigantic blast. Their first homer of the year. It's 7-0.
Another home run. This is turning into BP.
One down. And next is a pitcher that can swing the bat a little bit. Drilled out towards left center field. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. I mean, come on. There is no better way to get your big league career started than going deep in your very first at-bat. And I can recall some pretty big names doing it when they first came up. Starlin Marte and Aaron Judge come to mind immediately, and I'm sure he's absolutely floating on cloud 9 right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Round second, digging for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's her second extra base hit in this one. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Jill Valentine. She's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. All muscle to center field. Her second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0. Now a chance for number 12. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Her first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of her life. She's got to be floating around the bases right now.
She'll remember every... This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And she's there at third with a triple. Runner at third, 2 gone. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. She's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity.
So 2 down, and up next for Chicago, Kahn. That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And she's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run shot. His second home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 16-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Here's the Cubs leadoff hitter. 1 for 2 in the game. She tripled and scored in the first. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and her second hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. And her hot hitting continues.
They kept her in the yard that time, but all she's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this player.
Kahn, the next Cub to hit. This hitter with big-time power and an elite defender. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone.
She's putting on quite the show at the dish here.
Jill Valentine, the next Cub to hit. She's a player who does it all. And a rope into center field, base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the first baseman. Hit hard, base hit. Oh, the throw is wild. Now the Cubs catcher, 1 for 2. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and the lead continues to grow. Runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. One of the best contact hitters in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Here it Wrigley Field.